it going? Hey, Paint. Hey, Canadian. So today we are going to be catching up on, well, various little models that have been waiting. I have not seen any of the 28 Days franchise, but I've heard that they're good. Yeah. So today it might be a bit of a slower, shorter stream. But other than that, we should be functioning. And I figure the best way to start off is by doing one of these guys. Now, I've had these guys since I basically started painting. And what they are, you're having a good afternoon? Awesome. You should be sleeping. Well, it's always good to come in here, chill out, relax. It's a vibe. So these Stormcast, I brought like the introductory pack like ages ago. And where are the other ones? Oh, Stormcast. Show yourselves. This was the first one I did. And basically, yeah. Hello. I'm doing a lot better than last time, but we're taking it easy today. And we're just going to be working on our piles of grey today. And if I get tired, we're going to call the stream. Yeah, so, I think, and I've spaced out the time between painting these guys deliberately so that I can see my progress. So it went this guy, then this guy, and then this fella, and then this one, and then it's been a few months. Oh yeah. Oh, so basically I tried a new food and it turned out that it was not something that was Speeling safe. And so yesterday I was just gone skis. Hey Shade. Yeah. Like, I really like the fact that, like, so on this one, I learned how to do, like, I was learning how to do bases and putting things on bases. So this guy has, like, all the fluff. And so this one was a couple of bases later. And I really like how it turned out. And I was learning how to do highlights on this fella. And like highlights and shadows and stuff like that. No. On it full. We are early. No, there are a lot of foods that I just can't eat, or more specifically, a lot of ingredients that I can't eat. And so, I was trying a new drink while streaming the other day, and I was like, yeah, this is great. This tastes awesome. And like halfway through stream, it must have finally hit my guts or something. And I was like, I'm not feeling so good. Wait, oh dear. This ain't so wonderful. So it's a good thing to check what goes into things. Yeah, I'm a special kind of special. So, I'm figuring what we do is I like this is my first Warhammer mini. Oh, well, sort of. What can I eat? Corn? I can eat corn. Potatoes. Oh gosh, meat. I can eat so much meat. I can eat all the meat I want, and it's great. I love it. 10 out of 10. Best time ever. But I'm thinking, why don't we try making a black knight? Because, like, I really like these shields that we did. Oh, I can eat cucumbers. Yeah, I am never going vegan. Like, there is no source of protein that I can actually eat that is vegetable based. We do not. No, no Raid Shadow Legends here. No, nah. Cheese is one of the things I miss the most. So I figure if we do a red base and then we build up into our shadows, that's going to be the vibe. Also, welcome on in, Rivty and Smash. Welcome on in. Also, this fella was my first attempt at actually altering a mini because, like, they're all supposed to have a shield, right? And without a shield, they have, like, the connection point here. This fella, I attempted to chop it off. Oh my gosh. Like, cheese is... By the time I can taste cheese, it's all over. I am gonskis. It's one of the reasons why I actually like the Burger Kings around here. Because, like, Burger Kings are as slow as a wet week, but they're reliable. And they're like, yeah, we can actually, make sure that your meals are safe. So, it's quite nice. All hail Burger King. I know. Like, can I just say, you go ahead, you put the cheese on the grill, and then you go ahead and you fry it up. You make sure that it's all oily and fried, and you go flip it over. Yeah, I know. Like, so they didn't realize what was wrong with me for, like, the longest time. They thought Speeling was just out here getting sick for no good reason. But then it was like, oh, have you ever considered you might have a few issues going on? And then it was like, oh, this actually makes sense. It's not one thing, it's many things. No, it's not lactose intolerance, because they tested that. It's... oh gosh. They wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I put the piece of paper somewhere. Hey, Glistener! How you going? Like, that's probably the best thing about, like, life. Like, I have about 3 pages of things I'm not supposed to eat. Some of them I can eat without too much problem, and some of them I really should not. Lactose takedown, yes! That is exactly what happens. It's just like, the lactose comes in, it's like, we suplex you with our elbow! Just, boom! And that's the end of everything. Alright. So today we're playing it safe. Today we have Coke. We have sugar and caffeine, and it is good. And it's a special treat. I mean, I did see a cleric about it, but they decided they decided since I have all my other buffs that it would even out, you know? Welcome in, not Rick. But toes, tic-tac-toes? I am back. Yeah, it was a reaction to something I was drinking. I think it was the something I was drinking. It was the only new thing I was doing. So we're back. Yeah. I just did a silly with things I was ingesting. Alright, I figure if we go in with proper black and all the dark crevices. Oh my gosh, crevices. Oh my word. That being said, we may have a shorter stream today. I just don't want to push things too seriously. Just in case. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. We need our meat. We need our meat. We need to be able to chew on the steaks and the mince and the chops. If we are not allowed the meat, I will riot. Sausage. I will take sausage and mash. I will deeply appreciate the sausages. Oh my gosh. Yes, Speelings are carnivorous. Speelings are definitely carnivorous. And I will take your liver and I will appreciate it and I will cook it up and I will eat it with bacon because lamb's fry and bacon is delicious. Raw taters, vodka, and bowl of beer. Wait a minute, can't you have... Isn't, polar bear one of those things that you can't have all times of the year? Like, I'm sure it was one of those things where it's like, you can't actually have this at all times due to the fact that, yeah. Oh, yeah, go sleep now, Rick. It's all good. We're gonna be chill today. I promise. Nothing too unhinged will happen. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, sheep. Okay. Vitamins. So you have vitamins and minerals. Minerals are basically little bits of rock that you eat as consequence from plants. Minerals, on the other hand, vitamins, on the other hand, like incidental bits of food that your body like really, really needs. I think would be the best way to describe it. That being said, yeah, vitamin D is the one that you get from the sun. It is helped process by calcium, which is a mineral. There are some people that don't really process thingamabob. Also, how you going, sheep? I hope you're having a good day. I am doing a lot better than last time. We have a Speeling safe drink, so life is good. Wait a minute, I know what I will be right back. I've just realized that I have forgotten my lamp, and I've been wondering why it's so dark, so I will be right back. Alright, now we got a lamp. Ah, this is good. Lamp with a P. Okay, real talk here. Lamb jerky goes hard. Not gonna lie. Lamp. P. Oh my gosh. Duck meat is underrated. Like, it's hard to find outside of specialty stores, or if someone is doing home kill. Don't flicker at me, light. But it's downright delicious. Now, how are we doing this? We want light to come like that, so that means all through here is shaded. I'm really curious to see how they're just silently judging me. What is your mighty need, Shade? I wouldn't be surprised if the puppet is judging. Like, we do not know where this puppet has come from. And we all know I've already got 2 hands. Like, we can see 2 hands down here. So, lamb jerky. I mean, fair. So, just a fun fact. We've got 2 hands here, right? Okay. It gets even worse. I don't have 3 arms. So, we've got 2 arms here. Yeah? 2 arms here. Ah. Come on. 2 arms here. See? You can see the fingies. Okay. 2 arms here. The legendary tail. I have 5. And just to prove, no tail. 205. I have as many hands as I want. It's even better. I can, like, where is it? Where is... Sure, I can do this. Wait, shoot. We're gonna do mischief. As soon as I figure out what layer this is on. No? Oh my gosh. Ah. Wait, can I not duplicate this? I can't duplicate the puppet. So Slickback is in process. Here he is. I've been doing stuff on the wings. I also ripped off his feet to make it easier for me to paint and maneuver him. So we'll glue those back on at the same time we do his arm and everything else. And there we go. So he's getting fanciness, and I'm gonna have his wing be like a rainbow. A stardust tail? That would honestly be cool. And where are they? I picked up a pair of Cornite axes, and I want to take the emblem from in there and just use it as infill. Oh yeah. No. Lurking is always totally okay. Like, that is part of the vibes here. Like, we welcome lurkers as much as we welcome chatters. I just happen to be a very chatty person. At least online. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've... Oh no. I don't even know what Conflict 47 is, but it sounds like something where you collect stuff. And my wallet cries out in pain. There we go. Yeah. Good night, Rifty. Yeah. Sleep is good. Appreciating the sleep is good. We got the shading here. I figured this got, since we got the light, we got a little bit of shade here, and then it reshades here. Because we're working on the darkest blacks first, and then we'll build up to the brighter ones. Almost looks like a comic character at the moment. Although, speaking of mercs, I think it would be fun to, like, do paint models of the TF2 characters. I think that would be fun. Conflict 47 is a wargame set in alternate World War II, dropping the sun on catapulted Tekfar, a World War II style sci-fi. Oh, yeah. So this is Age of Sigmar. These are a series of Stormcast that I've used as basically progress reports for myself. And I've waited weeks or months between painting previous fellows. This one's the first. We got a base. This was my first ever base that I did. And I was figuring out how to undercoat and use contrast paints at the time, because I had never used anything else. So at the time I was just going ahead and layering contrast paints rather than anything else. And the blue that you see on here is my first attempts at actually using the normal paints. Zombies, werewolves, vampires, super soldiers. Oh my gosh! That sounds crazy! I love it! Yeah, troops. And then I started getting into actually using normal paints and then putting on highlights. And then non-metallic metals. And we've been at non-metallic metals ever since, and I have enjoyed doing them. And it's been a vibe. So today I figure, why not try to do some black non-metallic metal so that it looks like it's black, but it has a bit of shine to it. Sort of like, if you look at this, although my phone is horrendously dirty, you can sort of see the effect. Then they're not gonna be yellow. No. This one's gonna be black. This is gonna be basically the Black Knight. Doo-doo-doo. There's a fan to add on to bolt action. Oh, okay. But yeah, basically today we're taking it easy. We're just busy working through things that we've got unpainted, basically. And in this case, it means one of these guys. We've also got, like, of course, the never-ending horde that we can mess around with. Oh, awesome. My brush is in here. Aha. We take some black and some of the corn red. And I figure if we actually, that is the color I want. If we highlight all of this in gold, it'd be nice. Like, now that we're trying serious scale kit bashing, I really like it. And I can totally see why people really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Although this kind of feels weird working up from the blacks rather than down to the blacks or darks. Down to the darks. I'm so used to working the other way around. Oh well. We shall get used to it. But then again, like, where's that bot? And that bot. Well done, Shade. Good work. But then again, like, from what I understand, tabletop gaming as a whole is pretty darn small. Like, it's I'm sure it's had a explosion in popularity. Explosion. Or I suppose another word being a wave of new people with Space Marine too? Maybe? Like, that'd be popular. But on the other hand, it's not exactly a common thing. Like, I think I only know one person who plays BattleTech IRL. Oh, wait, light coming from there, therefore we need to be shading like this. And like they must have a group, but I have never heard, seen, or spoken to any of them. They do not show up in any local game stores or on any Google searches on how to actually meet up. We need to sort of curving like that. Yeah. But on the other hand, like, I think when it comes to hobbies becoming larger / more popular, especially when they're in the hands of corporate, it becomes a point where you, or the player base, is no words. There is a point where the player base is hit with an issue where, is this the thing where they've been at? Hey commentator, how you going? Welcome in. Welcome on in, G-Man as well. How you going? We'd be busy working on this lovely Stormcast, who is very red at the moment. But hopefully we can make him be pushed back into black and be mostly, like, actually, I think this back piece needs to look more black than anything else. Today we're busy going ahead and catching up on some piles of shame pieces, as well as this, which is a basically a progress report piece to, like, see how we've improved. And yeah. Oops. Oh, awesome! A salamander intercessor. Nice. Oh, like, I admire the Skaven from a distance. I like the idea of the Skaven, but me personally, I don't think I could ever welcome the Skaven into my piles. Like, I've had too many rats dropped on me. I cannot say they're for me. They're not my vibe. Like, the Jones used to think that it was the bestest idea ever. Is it non-metallic metal? This is going to be non-metallic metal. This was my first attempt at non-metallic metal. And this one was my second. I broke my rules on how to do stuff back, or what I was doing with these guys back then, because I was like, I want to try this again. And this was my only module I had at the time. But yeah, this I'm doing non-metallic metal. Also, welcome on in, Mutsume. How you going? So, what we're doing is we're going from corn red and hopefully making it so that this looks like black armor that shines red. Where's the fella that we've done recently that has not metallics? No one is there. Oh wait, literally right in front of me. Here we go. He's missing his pauldron, but Here's a fella that we've done. That's the kind of vibes we're going to... Oh my gosh, I've just realized we've missed his pauldron. You know what? You are going to sit to one side. You're going to get your pauldron done today. You're going to have a spa treatment. You're going to love it. Actually, you're probably not. You're probably going to get real angry about it. Yeah, I don't build up armies. I just like get random miniatures and paint them. Non-metallic. Wait. Oh my gosh, I just realized non-metallic metal necro. Oh my word. Thank you for the chicken, G-Man. Yeah, so the plan for this guy was inspired by the shields that we did as test shields and this black and gold effect, and I was like, oh, you know what, this is going to look so amazing. Oh wait, there we go. It's going to look so amazing to have a black base and then have gold on top. So I was like, oh, we need to do this. It's going to look fantastic. Honestly, going through and doing non-metallic metal on all of the Necrons, I'd be there for that. Like, I've been eyeing up my Tyranids and I'm like, I'm never going to run them as an army, so why not? But then again, maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna go crazy anyway. I may as well go like, I don't know. Yeah, true that. Like, non-metallic metal Necrons. But then again, like, I'm also the sort of person who's like, yeah, well, I can glaze. Like, I have the techniques down for all of that. I don't think I do this in the proper way. Like, I really like seeing the layer lines and the meeting points between paint. And I know that's not how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. I like seeing the fact that it's... Oh my god. A non-metallic metal Helldrake? That sounds... Okay. So, if there's one thing that I've learnt, it's that I really like painting chaos trim. And I like painting it weird colors. Yeah, sure. If you want to share something, there is the stream chatting thing in Discord, or there's chill and chat. Okay, so for me, I like painting. That's what draws me in. I like painting. I like making things specific. Okay, so glazing. Glazing is a way to go ahead and... Cherry, you're being used as an example. Glazing is a way to help transition one color to the next. Cherry here was made with contrast paints, but because there were... I wasn't able to control at the time the thickness of the paints. Can you see how in some parts it's pink and then some parts it's really red? you can create that effect with glazes. No, that's all good. For if you're using normal paints, actually we can use this guy. So if we've got this fella, and let's just make our brush super wet, and then we'll take some of this corn red. So this is like super bland. Where's a good spot? Yeah, on his gun. So we can add a layer. So this is going to go vaguely purple. And there's two ways to go about it. You can let it build up on the edges, or you can pull it out. You can tease it out to just help change the color that's underneath. Yeah, you can go ahead and use it for smoothing out transitions as well. Like over here where his satchel is multiple colors, I can just help blend this out using that. Because it's putting a layer of translucent paint over top, it smooths out the colors underneath. Actually, that looks really good. We're just going to there we go. I last time I painted this mini was, or last time I touched this mini was like March. So overdue for a spa day. Like personally, you can also go ahead, like, when it comes to brushes and or glazing, it's one of those things where it's personal preference. Yeah, brush control is amazing. Like, each of the skills, whether it's wet blending, dry brushing, or glazing, or pre-mixing your colors, like doing a specific mix of your colors to get what you want. Like, this has all of the skills. I'm not good at wet blending, so we've got a problem here. But this is the effect of wet blending, glazing, and doing layers of it from one color to another. This is mixing up the colors from one color to another. This is a dry brush blend. So they all produce different effects. And it's one of those things where yeah, it's one of those things where it's quite literally different strokes for different folks. Some people swear by glazing, some people swear by wet blending, some people swear by dry brushing. Personally speaking, I'm of the opinion that being able to use all of the skills eventually, exactly, as Mutsume has just said, wet blending and feathering don't work in their country because of having a dry heat. Okay, wet blending. Who are we using as a volunteer? You know what? Tyrannid, here we go. Let's go. You are going to suddenly have a red-black fade here. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Nice. We will check in on that in a moment. So, not this brush. We need a smaller brush. We're just gonna slap some paint down. So basically, just water this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so what happens is you get one layer, but we want to have this blend out, right? So just give the brush a real quick clean before we grab some red. Then this red is too thin, but that's okay. We're getting the general idea. And you can go ahead and blend the two colors together. You can tease them out. You can add more color. You can also go in with a new brush to just add it out. And it creates a different effect than what you would otherwise have. Ta-da! We're gonna work with this Tyrannid. I think this Tyrannid needs a spa day now. Yeah, this paint was way too wet. But it can be a fun... Yeah. Yeah, always thin your paints. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically the effect it gives. It's something that can be very, very effective, very fast. If you have a very low humidity, high heat environment, as Mutsume has just said, it can be very not effective because of the fact that, well, the paint dries too quick. And in that case, I recommend dry brushing, where the paint is just basically non-existent. Where did we put our... Aha. Oh, that ain't too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a fist, 5. Where are my other brushes? A 6. Like, I'm just not good at keeping the tips. A 7. Yeah. I recommend if you're not using a wet palette, what you do is you put down a little towelette, then some baking paper. That's what I use. It's great. Oh, and these are my currently nice... Oh, wait. This one, this is Eliza. This is my brush for basing. Oh, and then there's also this one. We like Eliza. No, it's literally a fist. A kitchen sponge holds... I can't find a kitchen sponge that's big enough to fit it. But yes, a kitchen sponge is bigger. I recommend kitchen sponge. These are my fancy brushes. Oh, and this one. Personally speaking, I like the size 8 brushes. Look, where's the troll doll? A piece of, oh yeah, a chamois would work. And then recently I was given these fancy brushes and I'm scared to take them out of the packet. They're so small. Like, they're size 0 and size 000. I am honestly terrified that, like, I'll break them. Because, like, my friend gave me these, and, these, and I'm like, oh my, these are very small. So, we have brushes. Oh yeah, like, a brush getting messed up at the tip, I think, is the worst. Like, that little hook. Like, on one hand, you can work around having a hooked tip and just, like, work against it. It's like one of the things my art teachers used to say was, unless you absolutely have to, never, like, stroke downwards like this and press against the tip. Always stroke like this and stroke against the sides, because doing that preserves the tip longer. Have I seen? No, I haven't seen the wet sponge trick. I'm gonna need to look that up. That sounds cool. And if you're mixing your paints, don't go like that. What you do is you mix like this in like little pitter-patter strokes, and make sure you're rolling your brush like this while you're doing it, and that helps keep your brush nice. Can be... Okay. I would leave a brush specifically to one side for dotting your nids, and have that be the nid dotting brush, because doing it that way would mean that you would be able to save the rest of your brushes. Like, I don't know if you'd be able to save them, because it would be kind of hard on the point. Also, like, natural hair brushes, like sable hair, squirrel hair, boar hair, or boar bristle, those kinds of brushes keep their tips for longer. That being said, they're also a heck of a lot more expensive. But you can basically care for one of those and have them exist for decades. However, the Speeling is not able to actually take care of brushes very well, so I stick with synthetics. Heck yeah. I know they gave them to me for that reason, Shade. However, they're small and fragile looking. It makes me nervous, especially when my next smallest brush is a number 8. Like, I know that technically detail work should be done with, or at least is expected to be done with, not a number 8, but still. It terrifies me. Your youngest brush is turning a year old soon. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I think my first round of brushes came from the dollar store. So they were really El Cheapo brushes. And like, if you're not planning to care for your brushes, or you're just dipping your toes into a hobby that requires painting or anything like that, something like that is 100% okay. Because, like, this... Just dabbing a slightly damp sponge to reactivate right. Oh, that is nice. I like that. Like, this brush came in a pack of 4, and I have used and abused it multiple times. It is deeply appreciated. It will be continuing to be used until it literally falls apart, and then I'm going to buy another one. And the pack was like less than the price of this brush. Singular. Oh. Oh no. That is an actual tragedy. I hope you were able to get, like, the stuff off without actually causing too much issue. Details gone now. Oh. Oh no, fear. Okay. I'm mostly happy with this. Oh wait, we need this part. But then, like, we all learn somewhere. And, like, 9 times out of 10, like, I know that, like, we, as humans, we're like, yeah, we can learn from other people's mistakes. But, like, weirdly enough, I think that, generally speaking, it tends to be learning from our own mistakes that actually settles things in. Rather than anything else. Whole combat patrol of like, oh my gosh, no. That's just a whole tragedy. I just have one question. Did you do the right thing? Did you choose Space Marine? Did you choose Tyranids after that? Wait, no, you did choose Tyranids after that. What am I saying? Of course you did. You did the right choice. Oh. But, like, the way I see it, like, your first pieces, there's something to look back on. Like, they're never a shame, personally speaking, no matter what kind of mess they're in. Because, like, they're where you started. So even if you ended up with a mess, it's something to be like, hey, I started here, but I got better. And I think that's important. Big runs at the same time. Like, being able to be like, yeah, I'm learning is good, I think. Because, like, okay, granted, anytime a model ends up completely faux pas, it's kind of expensive. But actually, this is a vibe. This is really cool. I think we're hitting this on the nail. On the head. Welcome on in, Painty. How you going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. Yeah, it really is that whole I started here thing, personally speaking. Like, I don't think I could ever get rid of Cherry or this bug. Especially not Cherry. Like, Cherry is one of my favorites. But, like, the bug was the first one I painted. And it pleases me. I'm proud of how I've done. Also, in the coming weeks, now that I've seen them, we have these guys to paint. I went to a resin printing workshop and I got to take these guys home. So they're also on the list of things. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I think... Alright, putting some highlights on. Oh, enjoy ReaperCon. And your cup of tea. We're busy making a black armored knight. I figure if we give it a red base, it should be all shiny. Yeah, like, I'm busy looking. I know my paints, and like, I don't think I would consider any of my 100 plus paints to be non-essential. And anybody who tells me otherwise must be lying. I would honestly be going ahead and getting a black knight. I should, well, Shade, you say that, but I haven't glued this model. Yeah, all exactly, Painty. Painty, you are onto it. Yeah. Up. Yeah. Like, I have a specific paint box that goes ahead and carries my paints. And it does an amazing job. Like, I've had to upgrade the size of my paint kit twice. Like, nowadays, I have a travel paint kit, which is this here. It is tiny. It is adorable. See, look at it. It holds... Actually, we can do a size comparison. That... Bob. Goes from there to there. A little. But that's what I started out with. And then I grew out of that. Then I had something about double that size. Oh no. Good luck with that, Painty. Then I grew out of that. And I had something double that size. And now I have like a double cantilevered box and... So... Where are they? Yeah. I have a set of these that I brought for like $100. Way too many of these. I don't want to buy more. And then... lots of these, and I want to buy more. And this is my paint kit so far. Now, if we grab grey, because I don't feel like mixing up a grey. Oops. Aha. Does it also does the hotel have like a bin? Like, I'm probably... Like, I know that technically you don't need... Do I know of Army Painter? I think I know of Army Painter. Army Painter is my preferred paint so far. Like, I've used Scale 75's contrasts. They're nice. I despise these paint pots. But these are nice. These are nice. I approve of these. These are good. I should be able to adjust. Are you telling me I just mixed up the exact same? No. Add more grey. Like, I am seriously enjoying their war paints range. And I 100% will go ahead and buy more of them. The only thing is that, like, no one nearby stocks them. So I either have to buy online or go for a trip. There we go, that's better. Oh, they're a Danish company. Cool. That's better. We get the shiny points going on. Yeah. Yeah, like, there is only one shop that I know of in the entirety of New Zealand that stocks Vallejo, and Army Painter, AK-47, Citadel, and one other paint brand all together. And like, it is insane. The Speeling does not like it. Actually, let's do it like this. There we go. Now it's feeling like it's grey. Not grey, black. Ta-da! Yeah. Like, technically, I can order it online, but the place that I can order it from, like, I can order it from that shop, or I can order it from Mighty Ape, which is... Mighty Ape used to be good. It used to be a New Zealand owned, kind of like Amazon, but then it got brought out. And nowadays, it's basically just bringing in really bad stuff. And its customer service has gone down the toilet, and I'm like, I do not need this. Oh my gosh! That is the most cutest paint kit I have ever seen. I love how you treat your paints. Like, the fact that your paints are actually in, like, foam? I am amazed. Like, damn. My paints have never been treated that nice. Good night, paint. Okay, I think we are going to add the gold now. So I figure for a base, what we'll do is we will put down white where we want to actually have things shiny. That way we can build up things. Build up shininess? Yeah. Build up the shininess. Alright, this had better be a white that can actually do what it says it can do. No! Help! I'm being kept prisoner! Yeah, like... I think I've spent more on my paints than I have on anything else. Because, like, these are $7.50 a bottle. It's ridiculous. That being said, like, Warhammer knows how to charge. I think war paints are less expensive. Oh crap. We can spread it out up there. No one will notice. Ha! Maybe we should swap. Maybe we do break out those new brushes. Alright, new brush. You're about to have your debut. Wait. How do I... Haha! Okay, what do we got? We have... long brush. Ooh, detailer. Oh, that's exactly what we need, a detailer. Holy shit, that's small. What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Okay, never mind. What'd I do? Size... Wait. Oh, yeah. So... yeah, like... size 8 is my standard brush. So basically, oh, right. Way back. Oh, we should have opened these a while ago. Oh, these fancy. Oh my word, they're ergonomic. Which one are we working with? Ooh. Oh, let's try this. Yeah, new brush, who dis? How you work? Give you an introductory lick? Welcome to the family. Okay. We can roll with this. We can roll. We can roll. Yeah. All right. We see how it is. Like, okay. So my art teachers were always on the train of do not use anything smaller than a size 8 brush. It's good training. Because you can do everything with a size 8 brush. With a good size 8 brush, you have a point. This is too thick. You are able to cover large areas, but yeah, as long as it has a good tip. And then you are also able to, this brush feels like it's miles away. And then you are also able to go ahead and when it starts fraying, use it as cover for literally everything else. I feel like we're making Bradley Clarence. What is this? Bud nuggets. Yeah. Use the biggest brush you need, or could use in the situation, for as long as possible, is basically the rule of thumb. And that basically boiled down to use a number 8 brush. Although in New Zealand, you have the number 8 screwdriver, you have the number 8 wire, you have the number 8 everything, so sometimes I do wonder if it was also the number 8 brush. Do we have the number 8 Speeling? Wait, which version of Speeling am I up to? We need to check this. We might have the number 8 Speeling. If not, we're pretty close. I'm sure of it. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. No, we're up. Oh no, wait. Some of these were not. Yeah, I would actually say we're up to about 8. Because, like, some of these Speelings were special event Speelings. So I'm not sure they count. But yeah, I'd say we're up to about 8. Number 8 Speeling. Well, you know. It's gotta fit in there somewhere, right? Because basically, there's even a brand, number 8, for like tradies and shit. For tradies and stuff. Oh gosh, I must be tired. And then the Gunpla using a liner brush with size 000 just for recess wash? What? Oh my word. I don't think I could have that patience. Like, I get it. Wait a minute. We can make our lives easier. Where are they? Yeah, they are. I just remembered. We have base holders for this. Oh, that is so much better already. Ah. Oh yeah, yeah. So like, this is an old inhaler, and just blue tack. It's great. 10 out of 10. And it's free. Like, who doesn't want to have masking tape and a base holder all in one? I feel like yeah, exactly. Like, I also know someone who uses a fizzy drink bottle, and they glue the model to the bottom? Top? No, the cap. They just glue it to the cap and then they do their thing. And that's how they do their thing. And so, cause like, they're just like, there we go. Yeah, like, it's probably a weird way, like, calling Coca-Cola or any kind of soft drink Coke in New Zealand is kind of common. But I understand that overseas it's not so common. Like a little lump of dried paint on the end of this brush. There we go. That is all good, commentator. My normal finish time is 12 p.m. No, in 1.5 hours. That being said, today we may finish early. No! I put white on his... You know what? That's fine. We can roll with this. Ah! We can go ahead and say that this is going to be gold. There we go. It's fine. No problem. I'll see you again soon. Hopefully. Oh, the white is only a base for what we're going to be putting down. But at the moment, it is very Canadian, isn't it? There we go. For some reason, it's like reminding me of like first aid responders. It must be the red. There we go. Looking all fancy. Or a Christmas tree. Maybe it's secretly Santa. Come on. You know, I bet by the time that we're done this, I'm gonna be sitting here being like, why did we choose these colors? I bet you I will have forgotten why we've chosen these colors. I forgot how easy it is for little brushes to run out of paint. He's sitting here being like, oh my word, this is so quick. Okay, now here's the tricky part. We're going to want black to be underneath all of this, but also for this to shine the gold. How are we gonna do that symbol? I'm sure there's a technique to do it. Apart from curling up in the corner and crying. Candyland? How is ReaperCon going? Like, I've heard some interesting things about ReaperCon. Or at least seen a couple of videos. And it looks interesting. Figuring out food? Oh. Each day in classes. Oh, okay. So are you learning or are you teaching? Doing a lot of learning. Oh. Is there something that you're the most excited about? Forgotten everything? Nope. This bit. Yep. Ah. This is fine. We will survive with this. Oh, that one's messy. Oh well. I think we can cover it. I swear, breaking in new brushes is hard. Like, it probably shouldn't be. Like, this... like, surely there's, like, a technique or something? Or maybe we shouldn't have dove in straight into doing lining. Maybe we should have, like, attacked the Tyrannid and been like, yeah, this is fine. Oh, we snoop. So we got quick and easy freehand. Ooh, painting Ives. Bone chilling detail. Comic style painting. That sounds amazing. Using colors for tone and mood. Oh, fun. Oh, doing faces? Return of the Bling. I love these names. Competency with color. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Forms of contrast? Nice. And contrast awards. Contest awards. Oh, heck yeah. Good luck. I hope your brain is functioning by the end of this. It's like, damn. But then again, like... if you have the oh gosh. If you have the opportunity... like, I'm of the opinion that if you have the opportunity to learn, learning is good. And like, even if it's something... heck yeah! Even if it's something that you already know about, if you take the time to learn from someone else, they may know things that you don't, or cover it from a point of view that you don't, or may not have thought of. So, like, when the opportunity comes up to sign up for classes that you're interested in, I'm of the opinion that it's always a great thing to do. If you have time / money for it. Because worst is worst. All you've done is waste your day. Middle ground, you get to learn something new. Why don't we paint this black? Then we lightly brush on some of the white. think that's how we'll handle this. Just dab that into all the cracks. There we go. Let the squid be squiddin'. Good luck, Painty. I hope you find it. Alright. Let's let that dry. Let's get our golds. And bam! Alright. Just a little bit of that. Like, I may or may not have brought these colors specifically for doing golds because I like doing gold. And technically, we could go ahead and put some... what is it? Moot green? Moot green? Are you moot green? Warpstone. Moot green! It's some shiny intermediary bits. Like what is on this guy. I think it looks good. But I think that looks a bit more brassy. I used a bit much yellow in that one. But I do like the yellow effect. The addition of green. So I think instead of green, we'll just use a bit of orange in there. Something like that. I think that'll be a vibe. Bloop. All right. Let's crack on to this. We're matching this up. We got a bit of that. Then we get bit of that. Come back to make sure that that's actually attached. This part down here. Can we gold? Yes, we can. I figure. Something like that. She's shiny. Yeah, actually, honestly, that is a vibe. And I think we can make it better. We just bring in orange. Like that. And that glaze was too strong, but that's okay. Probably be better to dry brush this. It's also in the wrong position. Ah! Oh my gosh. It was on my fingers the entire time. Okay, we'll need to clean that up. But just having the reflection of the yellow, I think will be good. Yeah, that's the plan. Here we go. Like, this is also a form of wet blending, so... It works? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this vibes. That being said, we might finish off this arm and then leave it there for today. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Mitsume. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just feeling myself starting to just like Blake, and I'm like, I would rather get all my energy back and then come back bright and bouncy for Monday. Or Sunday for the rest of the world. Rather than push myself right now. I think he also needs some white highlights. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Now he's starting to look like a proper Stormcast. So, we'll be back in proper action on Monday. And we'll be back to our usual shenanigans. There we go. That's better. Yeah. So, I think with that, we will go and say hello to someone. Yeah. Twitch, we will go and say hello to someone. YouTube, I will say goodbye. Thank you guys for coming. It has been an awesome time. Oh, there's someone working on a road called Lotus. Let's say hello to them. Bye. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. It's been a good day. I hope you've enjoyed your time.